Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, August 8, 2023. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says Jamaica has come a far way since gaining independence and is making steady strides to maintain the path of economic sovereignty. Mr. Holness says the evidence includes achieving 8 consecutive quarters of growth, a low unemployment rate, foreign exchange reserves of over $4 billion, and a 55% increase in export earnings and a 78% debt to GDP ratio. The Prime Minister was delivering a national broadcast on Independence Day.
Our current economic position means that your government will have the fiscal space, that is, more resources, to provide services for you, our people, who are rightly demanding an improved standard of living for yourselves and your children.
Mr. Holness says consistently good things are happening, though not at the pace many would want. He's urging persons to focus on the national and social developments that are taking place and not to be distracted by negativity and falsehoods.
It takes all of us to build this great nation, and if we are distracted or succumb to the noise around us, we will further delay our own progress and prosperity. Take advantage of the skills training being offered by the Heart NSTA free of cost. Take advantage of the grants offered by the Students' Loans Bureau. Take advantage of the scholarship programs being offered at the MICO and at UTech. Empower yourself and let's continue the march towards a better Jamaica.
Governor General Sir Patrick Allen also addressed Jamaicans on the nation's 61st independence and said the strides made over the years in technology, infrastructure, healthcare, education, and social justice were worthy of recognition. According to the Governor General, Jamaicans have shown that unity, when coupled with an unwavering commitment to our national ethos, can create ripples of change powerful enough to surmount the tallest mountains.
Each sector has contributed invaluably to the development and growth of our nation. Your tireless efforts, the sacrifices you make, and your unwavering commitment are the bedrock of our national success. So we are here today not merely because of our predecessors, but also due to your leadership and service.
Leader of the opposition Mark Golding shared similar sentiments as he encouraged the Jamaicans to embrace the values and ideals that define us.
Our indomitable spirit, our vibrant culture, our care for others who are in need, our sense of decency, our capacity for self-discipline, and our embrace of personal responsibility. These must be the bedrock upon which we overcome our challenges in a spirit of national unity and build a brighter future together.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness has tasked the Agriculture Minister to come up with viable solutions to tackle the issue of praedial larceny. He was speaking yesterday at the Denby Agricultural Show in Clarendon. Mr. Holness says praedial larceny is not only a criminal undertaking, but has also become an unspoken part of the country's culture, and this must be addressed.
The Minister of Agriculture has been tasked with coming up with a viable solution to this issue of praedial larceny. There was already legislation in place for a special police force, agricultural police force, and the minister has been tasked with getting that legislation operational.
Mr. Holness points out that technology such as the National Animal Identification and Traceability System, NAITS, is available and far advanced for farmers to track their animals. He says this consumer technology and AirTag is quite robust and well proven.
So it is quite feasible that we can tag our animals, geofence them, and properly track them. We are working with the technology providers to work out a solution that can be easily deployed and afforded by our farmers. We must conquer this business of praedial larceny.
The Prime Minister says a fundamental part of freedom is the ability of the country to feed itself. He explains that the Denby Agricultural Show is an important demonstration of this reality. Also coming out of Denby, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining Floyd Green has announced that rainwater storage areas will be rehabilitated to give farmers more access to irrigation sources.
A lot of storage areas were developed largely during the 70s, 60s, 70s. A lot of them run by the parish council in heavy farming areas, not being used. I have tasked RAD and the NIC to go and put them into storage production again so that our farmers can get the benefit.
Mr. Green says the ministry will work with farmers to install pond liners in already dug out areas that can be used for rainwater harvesting.
We have a facility now where if our farmers are willing to partner with us and to do some of the work to excavate and to put in, we will come with the pond liners to help them have ponds that they can utilize for their farms. We're doing that for single entrepreneurs. We're doing that for clusters of farmers. We've identified 60 that we're going to be working with.
The interventions form part of the drought mitigation strategy being implemented by the ministry. $104 million will also be spent on 3 water trucks to bring the commodity to farming communities. And finally, the National Stadium was filled to capacity on Sunday as Jamaicans celebrated 61 years of independence under the theme Proud and Strong. Thousands of patrons were also rerouted to the National Arena, where viewing screens were provided for them to enjoy the Grand Gala.
The Grand Gala, since we brought it back as a government, has been very popular and there has been a great demand. But this year the demand was just unbelievable. 79,000 requests. We just couldn't cope, so we had to manage it. That's why we're looking forward to the expansion of the National Stadium.
In his address to the patrons, Prime Minister Andrew Holness said the country's 61 years of independence represented growth and maturity of the nation.
Jamaica is doing very well from an economic perspective. We are doing very well in terms of our infrastructure. And internationally, Jamaica is well respected and well recognized. There are challenges in our country, make no mistake about it, but we are overcoming them.
The spectacular cultural showcase featured presentations in music, drama, song and dance by costumed and uniformed groups alongside popular local artists. Veteran reggae group Morgan Heritage received the Jamaican Reggae Icon Award, while Trinidadian soca superstar Machel Montano was presented with the keys to the city of Kingston. Homage was also paid to actor, singer, songwriter and social activist, the late Harry Belafonte. There was also a spectacular drone show in addition to the fireworks display and the balls of light. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.